nigga got Jarrell Casey. These niggas made some hellified trades. Damn, for real, Raekwon?
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points in the sense they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Who? Who show?
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Throw that sack complete to Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs.
Oh, my God. What the fuck? This nigga got the injuries on.
To the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone.
That shit don't make no fucking sense, man. Every every time I play somebody get hurt.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Sharks got it left side.
Oh my, I was finna say, man.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Oh my
Big play like that
God,
looks
what kind
familiar,
of shit is
doesn't it? Like we
this?
saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week. Off to a really, really hot start.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Going up top. He's got it.
No, he caught that shit.
DJ Chark with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Gano out to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Connor, he'll be dropped at the 30. With a shifty move, got him a couple extra on the play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, my God.
And be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Powerful running. And not much running room. Down to the 32. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Oh, you got to pick that shit off, Bud Dupree.
He could have picked it. Maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
And Godot's kick is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. A give to Bell.
Man, get out the way, Foster, your big ass.
His tracks at about the 3. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25.
Oh my God, man, what is going on? I gotta go look and see what the shit's on, because this shit is ridiculous, bro. This shit is becoming ridiculous.
The defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
There's Roethlisberger. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. K1 Short in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
I don't give a fuck if you hurt or not, nigga. You coming back in the game.
Roethlisberger now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Look at this big sorrow motherfucker.
Certainly not helping their
Come on, man.
Down and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And incomplete on the deep ball. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
Yo.
What's
happening? You see me playing this nigga, everybody on my damn team getting hurt, bro.
So what league?
in this other league I'm in.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good.
Let's go, nigga.
Field goal, you're all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
That other nigga in that other league, Will, that nigga ain't, he ain't hit me back, dog. I'm about to get ready to get off after this game, though. I have to get back on a little bit later, but that nigga ain't answering, though.
Did you let them know? So they'll give you the gram
and it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides try
Nah, I ain't let him know. Cause the nigga said he was gonna be on.
They're gonna goddamn simulate this shit.
Let's find out what they have down.
Write something in the chat saying you've been trying to contact the nigga and goddamn.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter,
when we see those runs
to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Tag McKinley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. it's Roethlisberger. Scrambling, not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. A good pick up there of 20 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Roethlisberger. On the crossing route, complete. It's Rodgers. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And his man is caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his first NFL reception, goes for 6.
Damn, I
and the
missed.
Steelers are going to take the lead.
Oh, I missed.
And it's up.
I won my Super Bowl, Red. I won my first Super Bowl.
I seen you playing that shit earlier, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I seen you playing. I seen you playing the championship, and the nigga quit it when you picked the ball off and you was about to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a nigga playing that shit. I said, look at Will.
Yeah, and I played my next Super Bowl, bust his ass.
That's why I gotta get me one. I got to. It's mandatory, G.
And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time. How many plays do you script coming out?
No, that's supposed to be picked off.
In the second
that shit's supposed to be picked off, nigga.
Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across midfield and down.
Let's go. McCaffrey hurt.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He sets to fire deep. And he's got it.
Oh my fucking God.
Panthers. DJ Chark with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano for the extra point. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie things at 20 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
To throw here, Roethlisberger being chased out left. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. Jack 16. That. Luke 30.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Ted McKinley in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Boswell's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's going to launch this thing. Wait, and this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Nick Chubb with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on off.
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 76 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And the Panthers coming out now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's brought down after a good gain. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far, it's working for both of them.
Man, come on, man.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? First down, Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He's back to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Braxton Berrios, his 5th
What the fuck? I didn't even call that play.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Big Ben has the knowledge, certainly the weapons to pull this off. We know he's done it many times in the past.
And that transmits itself to the rest of the offensive unit because these guys know that with Big Ben leading them, they've got a lot of confidence they can get it done.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Room to run past midfield. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Big Ben, not the most agile quarterback in NFL history, but he can use those legs when he needs to.
He really can, and I think it starts with him taking contact and shedding people trying to get him on the ground. That's when he becomes the most elusive.
Yeah, something he honed back at the University of Miami in Ohio.
Yeah, but they didn't get him down in the MAC. It's hard to get him down in the NFL.
Back to throw.
Man, come.
Throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
If you would have just seen this bullshit right here, bro. Like, God. Man, come on, man.
He's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. They try to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves them because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time. If you can take something shorter,
hey, you supposed to be playing that Stu 18, dude?
Manageable 4th down if you need to.
Yeah.
And the Steelers on
he
third
just said
down.
12.
They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
How much longer you got in that game?
Like 42 seconds.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is
Let's go, AB. That's why I got you.
and they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
That's why I got you. Will, you got the CAB.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts him in front.
You got the CAB, Will. Let's go.
All we need is a big return.
Huh?
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out
I
of
just
the way
wanted
because
that.
they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
Let's
Could
go,
be
nigga.
a long way.
I need go. You got to go back to where you see Juju wide open, dog, and they didn't just miss the pass like completely.
To the 25.
Wide
Now
open.
The Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Can't hang on.
You seen what?
That would have sealed him.
We were wide open.
Instead, second down.
Juju.
Nearly an interception.
I was like, come on, man. You can't tell me that ain't no bullshit.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in.
Oh my God, they let him catch that.
Goes for 36 yards. Now whistles come in.
Like, come on, man.
Here by the offense as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now Mahomes.
Oh my God, he caught that.
Nice pickup of
I can't believe that. They is shitting on me, dog.
We're going to get a timeout here as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across.
He caught that.
Touchdown, and it's likely
Oh my
the game
God.
winner here in the closing
caught that.
stages.
Oh, you seen Antonio Brown?
Guess what?
Yeah,
It got done. They
this is-
now
yeah.
have the lead with that touchdown. This
game
is
over.
I just lost, man. They let that nigga catch that shit,
just knew
man.
would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they
I
did.
just
You're
lost.
right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger to throw. And that's caught inside the 30.
Man, that's bull, man.
This one down to the 25. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
Man, they let that nigga catch that bullshit at the end, man. That shit supposed to have been picked off.
So for Carolina, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's bullshit. They set up there and let Antonio Brown catch. I mean, that nigga DJ Moore catch that shit.
Oh, that supposed to have been a pig. Oh, they didn't let you pick that shit red.
Oh, you talking about when he was on the sideline up there?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Like, what the fuck is that shit? That's the same shit I said. Like, is you serious? Like, I'm on it the whole time. Like, the nigga right there, man. Like, is you serious though, man? Man, come on, man. That shit's supposed to have been picked off, man. If that would have been me, that shit would have been picked off. That shit supposed to been picked off, man. That shit all the way locked the fuck up. Man, that shit all the way locked up. All the way. I was playing some nigga in this other franchise, I mean. He supposed to pick that off. They let that nigga win, man. That Antonio Brown catch was clutch as fuck, though. I said, I got AB.
What up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they let that nigga catch that shit, man. And then that Greg Olsen catch, like, that's supposed to be picked off, man. That nigga jumped up and caught that bitch with one hand. I should have just swatted the shit.
Oh, you got a first and second from Biz.